My name is Vivek. I'm from India, and I'm landscape artist, and I would like to paint my some figurative works also. And this painting is rings of colors. It's oil on canvas. Its size is 48 by 36 inches, and this is from India in Rajasthan. The ladies preserve the colors and uniqueness of their lives, lives, even in simplicity. They smur our lives with their beautiful shades of colors along with their life. And this is the painting. Hello, you here?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Yes. It's a placidity. It's acrylic on canvas and complete serenity after heavy t-shirts with the views of the sea. Those boats finally rest coldly in serenity of the coast. This painting acrylic on canvas, placidity. Anyone want to ask me any question?
Vivek, we're going to save the questions for the end.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can just share about each piece.
Okay. It's a florist palette. It's 48 inches by 31 inches, oil on canvas. Um, it's a painting as an artist, as a painter, has a color palette. This florist has a palette which is splashing colors along with the fragrance and happiness all over. This is the description of this painting. Tattooed woman. It's oil on canvas and its size is 31 by 31 inches, and basically my family business is tailoring profession, and clothes stripes spread everywhere all the time. Clothes stripes of different colors and shapes. Every time I looked at them, a different figure used to emerge to me. This time it was of a lady. Women are naturally bonders. The lady in this picture is also made of patches of clothes who teaches us to stay united. This is the painting. The green velvet. It's oil on canvas and 24 by 32 inches. It's simply landscape. It's nature and no more. It's again tattooed woman, oil on canvas, 21 by 21 inches. It's the second part of my new style. Nirja. Nirja, oil on canvas, and its size is 36 by 54 inches. And its description is that floaters are born in water and they spend their lives floating on the water, so close but still so distant. She is just so pure like the lotus and so clean like the water. It's Nirja. The bond of relationship is 36 by 36 inches oil on canvas. The painting is about the daughter today is a mother tomorrow. She inherited this from her mother from the moment she was born, and it continue across generations. This lovely picture demonstrates this is the most value way, visual way. Kalapi is a peacock, 36 by 36 inches, oil on canvas. God has bestowed him all the colors of the nature, as if a live color palette, what you see, when he freely portrayed himself on the canvas and left hardly anything to do for me. It is searching for a true friend. It's 34 by 24 inches, and in this painting, in this busy world where nobody has the time to play with his kid, he makes his own shadow his best friend. What is this life so full of care? None to play and none to share. But there is someone by my side, my loyal shadow, my friend, my guide. This is painting. So, watering place. Oil on canvas, 48 inches by 7, 18 inches. It's just a landscape. Waiting for mother. It's oil on canvas, and the size is 32 by 24 inches. In this dusty world, this pure little white calf is resting peacefully, hoping that its mother will soon return. This is the pain. The oil on canvas, and 12 inches by 18 inches. It's a simple landscape in my near village. The oil on canvas, 12 by 18 inches. A simple landscape, outdoor study. A smart appearance, oil on canvas, and the size is 24 by 19 inches. tribal life, the oil on canvas, 28 by 38 inches. Uh, Near my village, and this is the tribal life I'm catching on my canvas.
Okay, well, that's actually all the pieces of Vivek's that we have to share. Thank you for sharing a bit about each piece, Vivek. We'll now be taking any questions. Feel free to send those in the chat. And you are also welcome to unmute yourself, turn your camera on, and ask them on the Zoom call as well. Yeah, here is Vivek's information if you wish to contact him about any pieces. And then Joyce, do you have the form and like the price list that you want to put in the chat at some point?
Yes, I will put that in the chat.
Okay. I'll go ahead and exit full screen mode so that if anyone wants, we can go back to a particular piece. If you have a question about a specific piece for Vivek, I can go back in the slideshow as well. Feel free to specify which one.
Vivek, could you go back to, or Lindsay, can you go back to the slide with the second tattered woman? I think the second. Yeah, Vivek, I was wondering if you could share more about this piece, because it's just a very different style from like most of your other ones, and I just love the colors that you used. Can you maybe describe it in more detail?
It's the second part of my first painting. It's a tattooed woman, and it's also it's my family business is tailoring profession. So when I saw some clothes straps in my home, and my mother is stitching some clothes for other people, and the clothes straps are everywhere in my home, and I'm very impressed by the shapes when she cuts some clothes, and so I think this is wonderful way to paint some painting, and it's making some abstract or modern style, and so I will do this painting. And I taken some references for its dancing woman, and make it this work.
Thank you, Vivek. We have a question from Sophia in the chat. I don't know if you saw. I'll go ahead and read it. She asks, do you use photographs as a reference, or do you paint in the moment or from memory? Because the colors are so beautiful and vibrant.
When I going for the outdoor, I will keep my camera with me, and well, do some landscapes, and do some photographs, some sketches, and then when it's not possible big size painting in outdoor, and so I'm using some references for this painting.
Okay. And we also have a question from Guadalupe. Why do two of the landscapes don't have a title? Are they real places?
Which one?
Referring to these two right here.
Yes, yes, yes. This is my village, and this is the outdoor landscape, and this one is near Hampi in Karnataka. When I'm going for study camp, when I do that painting.
Maybe I can ask a question about your style. I did see some of the paint, and Joyce was referring to that as well. Were you inspired by anyone having that particular style, or you just invented that on your own? Because that's something in between abstract and realistic paintings. So I was just wondering.
Uh, I'm not inspired for abstract, but I'm inspired by in realistic painting, the John Singer Sargent. It's my inspiration, and this is new style. My modern style is nobody inspired me. It's invented by me and experimental by me.
Vivek, I have a question about this piece. I'm wondering where this is, and forgive me if you've already explained this, but is this close to your painting studio? Did you travel and take a picture and then paint, or what was kind of your process for this one?
I always going for outdoor, and it's near Pune district. It's near, it's far from here, uh, 200 kilometers. I'm going with my friend on the bike ride and doing some photographs and doing some landscapes outdoor for camping, and its size is 32 by 24 inches, so it's taking some references, um, and it's studio work, so it's going very realistic, and so it is going to very natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that one. It's so different. The greens are very bright, lots of bright colors. I like it. We have another question from Joyce in the chat. What is it like being an artist in India? Have you always wanted to be a professional artist?
Sorry.
Do you want me to read that again? I can read it again. What is it like being an artist in India? Have you always wanted to be a professional artist? Could you hear that?
Sorry, I can't hear your voice. It's breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hear me okay? Joyce,
Yes.
can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Vivek?
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, I was just asking, have you always wanted to be an artist?
Sorry. How?
have you always wanted to be an artist?
I not understand what you.
Like when you were little or when you were a little boy, did you want to become an artist when you became
Oh,
older?
okay. The, mm, when I'm in school, one of my friends, he is doing always paintings, and he is very talented in painting that time, and I'm going with him for some competition, and I'm also very impressed. It is a very good talent to express myself, and so I'm going with him some painting. But that time I'm not a very good artist in painting, so I mm, mm, take some suggestion from him and do some painting. Then um, in 12th, when I'm in 12th, there is one JJ School of Art in Mumbai, and I'm trying to taking admission in that school. It's very big school in Mumbai and India. So I'm very excited to learn at JJ School of Art, but it's uh, where I'm living in Karjat. It's Mumbai is 2 hours from here, and I'm in Karjat. There is no anyone uh, guide to how to uh, taking admission in the School of Art. Then uh, then that time experience doesn't work. Then I'm doing my graduation completed in BA at distance education, and then after I'm uh, near my village there is one Kopoli Chitrakala Mahavidyalaya. It's opened at that time, and I'm taking their admission for art teacher diploma. I'm not teaching, I'm not a teacher, but I'm taking taken this diploma and completed in 2007, and it's um, in the 2007, and 2 months, 3 months, I do some animation courses, and doing some job, and after that I'm boring with the animations and job, and I leave it, and doing uh, thinking it's I want to do exhibitions. I want to do express myself with my painting, and that in 2000 in 2008 I will started my own solo exhibitions in Mumbai near Jahangir Art Gallery and Kulaba, near Kulaba, and I will get at that time I will get a very good response from public. It's my painting is some one painting is going to US, one painting is going to Australia, and it's very grateful for me, and I'm very happy that time, and then after.
Vivek, could you turn your microphone back on? I think you accidentally muted yourself.
Then after I do competitions in Maharashtra State Government, and I participate in that, and I will get mm, State Government Award, and my parents will be happy, that and everyone is happy for me. And then after I will do uh, my exhibitions and participation in some various competitions, and it's my journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Vivek.
We have another question from Guadalupe. Vivek, you said that you liked painting landscapes, women, and children. Are you going to explore any new topics in the future?
Yes, definitely I will doing some more landscapes and some children's um, in my I have some references and some ideas about the children playing in water and children playing in the playground, children playing in alone, how they are doing, what they are doing. Some I have some ideas, and definitely I will do.
Any other questions from anyone?
I think maybe we can take 2 more questions if anyone has any questions. And we can also go back to slides as well to look at them again.
Vivek, I have a question. Oh, sorry, I just saw it in the chat, but I have a question about this one. The size and the proportions are just so interesting to me. Like it's so long vertically. Um, did you have a specific reason for the size of this canvas? Like it's, to me, like it's really unique. Is there a reason why this particular piece is so long vertically?
Compositional view and perspective view. So I'm decided it's a big photograph. Some but I'm selecting that portion because it's going to prospectively, and colors are very different from in, so I decided to do.
Yeah, that one to me is just really interesting, and I love the colors and the reflection in it as well. We have another question in the chat. Do you only paint in oil, or do you use other mediums?
I only oil and acrylic I use for it.
Mm-hmm. I believe there's an acrylic piece right here. This is one of your acrylics, right?
Most of I will prefer oil colors. No, I'm not so many work in acrylic colors. It's only oil colors.
Mm-hmm. And then there's another question. How long does it take you to finish a painting?
It's a studio work then, so it's taking some 10 days, 20 days. For Flores for palette is a big painting, 48 by 31 inches, and so details work. So it's taking 20 days. This painting is taken 10 days.
Well, thank you for sharing. If there are any other last minute questions, please feel free to send them in the chat or say them out loud. Okay, well, thank you, Vivek, for sharing. Iron Art House was really excited to host you today. Thank you for sharing your beautiful work with us. Joyce, I don't know if you had anything else to add. There's the Google form in the chat if you have any questions about a piece or would like to put in a request for prints or originals of Vivek's. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is again in the chat.
Thanks, Lindsay. And thank you so much, Vivek, once again. Thank you, everyone who's attended today. Sorry, Vivek.
You want to see my studio?
Oh, yeah, we would love to see your studio.
Uh,
Show us around.
but just around.
Yeah, you can stop sharing.
Oh, yes.
And then if you guys click on Vivek's picture, I think you can pin him to your and make him like larger. So and you can see his studio. So there's like 3 dots. So click on the 3 dots and then press pin.
Oh, there it is. That's so cool.
This is a new painting. Using very thick color.
Where is this painting from?
Reference by my friend in Himalaya. In this particular painting, how many faces you saw? You recognize it? make it today.
EA1, Hospitalet de Llobregat. Via 2R1, Hospitalet de Llobregat.
Another painting. Okay.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Vivek.
Thank you.
Well, that concludes today's exhibition. Don't forget to follow Vivek on Instagram. And if you haven't followed I Am Art House on Instagram either, please do that as well. But thank you so much for everyone that's come today. And our next exhibition will be on March 20th, and it'll be featuring Beheshta, and the 27th will be featuring Gail. So thank you all so much for coming, and we hope to see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.